Gobble Gobble Mr. Wobble by Becky Cummings. Word travelled quickly on the farm that the grand Thanksgiving Day feast was Thursday, just a few days away. Farmer Joe came to the barn to share the news with Wobble the turkey.
"This year we'll be having you for dinner. It's time you got ready,"
Farmer Joe said with a smile. Wobble couldn't believe it. His eyes popped open. He shook all over.
"I'm the dinner guest?"
he exclaimed with joy. He sprang into a happy dance, flapping his feathers and creating quite the dust storm. This would be his first Thanksgiving Day feast. He wanted to be ready. He started to prepare himself. On Sunday, he fancied his feathers and plucked out the old ones. Then he fluffed his gobbler. Next, he used a little turkey drool to spike his hair. Wobble admired himself in the mirror.
"Marvelloso!"
On Monday, Farmer Linda came to feed Wobble extra food. "There you go, baby. You eat up and get big and strong," she said with joy. Wobble couldn't believe his luck.
"Extra food this week too? Score!"
he whooped. He made sure to eat carefully so his feathers stayed neat. He did not want to be sticky or dirty on the big day.
Gobble-a-hee-ho, gobble-oo-too-hoo.
On Tuesday, Wobble worked on his perfect gobble to greet the farmer and his human guests. First, he sang a few warm-up songs about some farmer called Old MacDonald. Next, he let out the loudest gobble that startled the cows to moo, which made the ducks quack. The barn got loud. On Wednesday, Wobble planned to go to sleep nice and early. He was ready to celebrate a day of giving and love. Wobble finished reading his book about good table manners. Then he said a little prayer. "I'm so thankful to be the dinner guest. I love Thanksgiving." Thursday was Thanksgiving. The barn mouse kept trying to make Wobble take a walk outside, but he would not go. He could not be late for dinner. Finally, the farmer came to the barn with his axe in hand.
"Time for dinner, my friend. Let's go!"
exclaimed Farmer Joe. They went straight to the woodpile, and the farmer chopped some pieces of wood for the fire.
"These will do. Now come inside."
Farmer Joe threw the wood in the fire. The house lit up with warmth as the smell of freshly baked apple pie filled the room. Then Farmer Linda opened the oven and steam from the most delicious saucy lasagna poured out. The smells were almost too much for Wobble. He shook with happiness. The family gathered quickly at the table, and the farmer pulled out a chair for his beloved turkey.
"Time for a family feast, my friend," said Farmer Joe. "Mr. Wobble, would you like to gobble a few words?"
Wobble let it all fly out.
"Gobble-ee-ho, gobble-oo-too-hoo, gobble-tee, gobble-dee, gobble-da." "I am thankful for your love towards me and my beautiful barn where I live. But today, most of all, I am thankful for Lasagna!
The end. We hope that you loved Gobble Gobble Mr. Wobble by Becky Cummings. Buy the book and read along. It makes a perfect Thanksgiving gift and even includes some delicious recipes inside. Do you love animals? I do too. That's why I became a vegetarian a few years ago. That means I don't eat them anymore. You can try it too by encouraging your family to pick a day of the week to go meatless. This means each meal or snack has no meat. You might be surprised at all the yummy choices. Plus, your heart will be happy knowing you made a difference in an animal's life.